Hello everybody. I don't know if you can hear me too well. I had to do an impromptu live reaction because we randomly just got a Banlist while I'm at work. So as you can't see my face, obviously. Yeah, we gotta go through this. First things first, K9 04 no Roy. Hitting this only hits pure K9. Really, honestly, decks that could really take advantage of this and just look at people's hand. But the thing that they hit cards that were actually toxic for the game. Granted, there was more they probably should have put on here. I thought they would have eliminated Dimensional Shifter, but eliminated it one and hasn't really been in top deck list. But Rose Whip, eliminating that for Nats is huge. Eliminating looking at the hand. Now, granted, you're still going to have Rotary looking at your hand, and the clip placing your card on the top, which sucks terribly. But you don't have to deal with Rose Whip, so that is good. And this is a card that they would either main deck, Cool Tune would either main deck, or they would side deck and throw on your side, on their side of the field, and you couldn't do anything. And then Gimmick Punted Fanatics, Mechanics. It should have been banned a long time ago. This was a card that had been limited a FTK. It ruled my locals for a long time. But moving on to the limits, and honestly, the limits are huge here. Cups of Yummy weighs the first one. That is a huge hit to Yummy. Granted, they can still play, because they can still play Marshmallow, they can play all the other ones they can still play, but they already limited Snatchy. Now you limit Cups of Yummy Way, who you see there as well, so the deck is going to be significantly dropped. The other one is Fairy Tale Snow. Fairy Tale Snow coming back. The deck needed it for pure, but I could see Tier coming back in a big fashion now, especially with Fairy Tale Snow being back as well, because that was what made the Toxic Mill 7 from anywhere, and then just bring this thing out, which was an issue. White Rabbit, Malice will not be dead, I'm telling you that right now. It is going to become Cyber Slop. It is still going to be played. The way they can replace that is Chessy Cat still at 3, and so is White Rabbit, or or March Hare. So those two will still be played. So the deck is still functional. It'll probably get basic Cybers extenders to extend. They'll probably go back to Coda Soul and using more of the adding Nister stuff as well. Branded Fusion going to 1, back to 1. They are realizing that they made a huge mistake making multiple copies of Branded Fusion. Hitting Branded was a huge thing, but Metamorphosis being back, do I think it's going to be in? There may be some funny stuff that people do with it, but I don't think it'll do much. But Premature Burial, bringing this back, this is going to be a huge card that people are going to play in their main decks for Doom Z. It was a card that people used in Genesis format, so you throw this in, it's already, because they were playing, I played Doom Z for a good bit, and now I'm really going to get into it. But Premature Burial being back, it's a way to bring back a monster and then just literally just link it off, or not link it off, then Xyz it off and bring out Jupiter 10 times easier now. So then Radiant Typhoon Chant going to 1. Radiant Typhoon can still be played, it's just not as consistent anymore, because you hit the Crocea, the deck just, and Solemn Accusation. Unless you Sheena it, that's the only way that you can get out of it now, which is very sad. The Rahu Draco Tail going to 1. Basically, this is a way that people can only play, like, not play it as an engine, like people have been doing Branded, and not just playing it, like playing it in a smaller package instead of just another Branded Fusion. That's why they hit Branded Fusion. But Synchro Overtake is the last card I see in Limited. Again, this is a hit for Cool Tune. I really think that should have happened. Just the fact is, this was another part that they could get Rose Whip out. So knocking those out to 1 limits how much that Cool Tune can actually go off the play. And the last 2 cards, semi-limited. There's no cards that came off this list, by the way, that were unleashed. Yugioh and Arthelion. The deck's still going to be playable, but I like this list. I really, really like this list. You hit Yugioh, they'll just go to Phyrexia, or Phyrexia to play more, and Malulu's already at 1. Vimena's still at 3, I think, 2 or 3. I think it's at 2. But you can just play this, like, I know my wife has a version of, like, of it with Yugioh, so she can kind of do that, but once the new Unchained stuff comes out, it won't even matter. So, yeah. Cool Tune format is still going to be the top deck. I still do think that, but I think we're going to get a little push for, definitely Doom Z. Elf Notes is not touched at all. They didn't hit any Fiendsmith stuff, so Elf Note Fiendsmith is going to be a huge deck. So your top 5 decks are most likely going to be, you're still going to have Draco Tail. You're still going to have Draco Tail, but it's probably dropped to like 4th best, I would feel. But first is definitely still Cool Tune. Second is Doom Z. Third is, because they have that trap that just attaches and it's a droll. And the last one is definitely, or the third is Elf Notes. And then 4th, I just talked about it, Branded Draco Tail. And 5th, I honestly feel you're still going to see Yummy. We're still going to see Yummy, Mitsurugi, Fiendsmith. We're still going to see those piles of different mix-match stuff, but we're not going to see it as much. The fact they didn't hit any more Mitsurugi stuff makes me think Mitsurugi will come raising its head back up again. But thank you all. This was a quick video that I wanted to put up. I hope you all get it very well. And as always, stay awesome, my Dark Knights.